Hello, welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, where in the last episode we've seen some interesting revelations about Jeanette and Therese, but we helped them to reconcile with one another. I want to go back to the asylum, however, because I think the guy that I've been looking for might actually be here, which is the ghoul that we ran into in the beginning, who was in front of the a hospital at the time. But I think he might be in here right now.
Not interested.
Just where is the question?
Not interested.
Oh, he is here. Mate?
Hey, man!
Golden Ghoul, what say you?
Yeah, not much. I'm just waiting around for my master.
The nasty dude you would not speak of?
Okay. I guess I can tell you about it. Oh, man! His name's Bertram Tongue. He's a Nosferatu.
I knew. What do you do for the nasty dude?
Oh, man. Wow. Bertram had me keeping an eye on this guy. This Asian dude who's been poking around Santa Monica. Bertram thought he might be a vampire or something like a vampire. I don't know.
A life eater from across the sea.
Life eater? Damn! I don't even know what that means! Is that vampire from scary ass Asian dude that could probably kick my ass? Oh man! It's like, that's what I think he is!
Tell me more of this creature.
Oh man, this guy, this thing got wise to me. Now instead of me watching him, he's watching me, you know? I see this guy appear around me all the time, like up in the distance watching me, he'll warp up next to me. Oh man, and disappear.
I think the life eater stalked me as well.
It's freaking me out. I know this thing is totally toying with me. I want to put a bullet in its head, but who knows if that'll do anything. So I was waiting till I talked to Bertram, but hell if I know where he disappeared to. It's messed up.
Well, it's far more messed up than you will know.
Look, I didn't want to ask you, but since you're a kick-ass vampire and I'm just a lowly ghoul, would you mind getting rid of this thing?
Well, what gifts can you offer me, Golden Ghoul?
Aw, come on, man. What could I possibly have that a frickin' vampire would want? When I hear from Bertram, I'll let him know you're looking for him. How's that? Come on, dude.
That doesn't give me anything because I have already talked to Bertram, but I'll find this Eater of Life.
Hell yeah! Right on! Okay, like I said, he's some kind of Asian vampire thing, you know? The only clue I got is this driver's license that he dropped once while I was tailing him. I've been so freaked out that I haven't even had a chance to check it out.
Does not this license tell the tale of his location?
No. The picture on the license isn't him. I don't know why he had it, but, well, it might help you find out where he is and what he's doing. Here, take it.
Bit Roy and blood down on this Eastern Nightmare?
Right on! Just come back and let me know the job's done so I can stop freaking out. Maybe I'll see Bertram by then.
Can you tell me where I buy a broomstick, little ghoulie?
As a matter of fact, I can. Go see my man Trip at the pawn shop. He won't sell to just anyone, but tell him you know Knox and he'll set you right up.
Alright. I'm somewhere else. Your information is worthless. Damn, Knox's information is always worthless. I'll set you up with a gun dealer, you know, Trip. Well, I've already discussed with him. Oh. I'll make sure Bertram knows you're looking for him. Yeah, about that. Anyway, California driver's license. The name is on the license is Virgil Crumb. I wonder if he has a bail posted on him, this Virgil Crumb. So let's go to our dear friend.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you?
Hello. You look a little bloodless today.
I know I have. If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing,
Rachel?
listen to The Dead of Night.
Crumb
Your girl will
here.
spend the night with you and leave first thing in the morning, guaranteed. Well, looks like the boards are lighting up.
Bond written, 2 counts public disturbance, drunken nudity. Bond amount paying 5,000, cash paid in full.
Caller, you've got the first
Local,
shot at Death
subject's
Cast.
corpse identified, being held at medical clinic morgue. Authorities notifying next of kin. Oh. That's interesting.
So, Vigo, why are you upset?
I guess we'll go back to the hospital. Haven't been there in a while, so...
Buy a watch.
Why would I buy a watch? Alright. Vandal, I'll be taking a look around, okay? So, there was this hole in the wall here. And then we wanted to take a look at the morgue. Need to look at the computer first. Cadavers. Alright. Crumb V. Subject died from heart failure. Personal items in storage B. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Was that a poor guy? Such a shame. It's like engagement ring for a girl who's a single day's ATM limit special. Oh, my kind of girl. No. And Foxy Box is key. Interesting. There's a locked thing here. Oh. Let's leave. So, we found a card for Foxy Boxes. I think there was some Foxy Boxes signs over here. On our right side there. Whatever Foxy Boxes is. A nightclub? But directly opposite to what's obviously the coolest nightclub. I don't know. Let's take a look-see. Reports. No password. What's going on here? Someone forget to set a password. My initial observations of the city indicates that the Canaanites here are both scattered and unorganized. There are 3 individuals of note, but they seem to be involved in some sort of dispute. I shall continue to watch and listen. These Canaanites have a curious and fragile race. They waste the gift of their immortality on petty schemes and fleshly gain. We will have little problem making the city our own.
Stop doing that. Mother shan't be too pleased.
Seems that my presence here has been noted by one of the Canaanites, Nosferatu, I believe they're called. He has entrusted the responsibility of my surveillance to a bumbling mortal fool. I've begun to follow the so-called spy. Small, amusing respite from my usual duties.
None too pleased.
Drawn the attention of a newcomer, an agent of the prince, who has discovered the corpse of Virgil Crumb. I know very little about this individual, but they seem seem much more resourceful than most canines I've observed. I will prepare myself in the event that our paths shall cross because an altercation seems imminent. If I do not survive, let my last report state that Santa Monica is ripe for the taking. We'll find little resistance if we come in force. Neat. Not sure who we is, but maybe we should put a stop to them? It? I don't know. Someone just sighed. Well, we can jump around like a crazy person at least. Ouch! Come on. God damn it. Oh, that guy's taken care of. Interesting locale though. But doesn't appear to be anything else going on here. Just one dead Asian dude. Oh well. Let's tell Nox how we dealt with the intruder. Alright, now we can go to Bertram and take care of that Sabbat warehouse. Yo, nasty dude.
You ready to go?
Lead on, nasty dude. Give me that beat, no! Okay. Anyway, we're in an active combat zone. Not sure what the power lines are doing, but we need to have little reservations about killing some of the guys here. Actually, I'd like to feed on someone if I'm given the chance at some point. Always feel mean doing this, but you know what's worse than being killed while you're just trying to relieve yourself? Ammo, great. Oops. That doesn't look like a Sabbat guy to me. Okay, over there though, that does look like one. Well, I think my thirst has been quenched at least. I'm not gonna kill that guy, it just looks like a random homeless person that decided to be here.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Fox is all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in, some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is tense as a motherfucker. Maybe you heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. And someone better tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking caps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, something's going on, we got that. Would you mind separating yourselves from one another? So that I could move in and kill one of you? You know, one at a time. Could also just try to go around them, but don't really want to. No, can't go through here. We could, however, do the following. I think. Alright. Is there someone on the right? Yeah. There's nothing here. There's one guy over there, though. And I'm stuck on something. Oh, that's better. Alright. Might this be a way into this warehouse? We'll find out soon enough. I think we picked something up there, but didn't quite see what.
Anything missing from that last shipment?
Oh jeez. Hope you're not afraid of heights, guys.
What do I pay you guys for? This is the big score, so do your goddamn job right or I'll bury you in the desert and find someone who can.
Won't happen again. Swear I'll check the shipment tonight.
Order a pizza? Order a pizza? Where are they gonna deliver it, numbnuts? 13 abandoned warehouse full of kill-on-site hot pants wing?
I can pick it up.
No. No one's going anywhere while we're sitting on this shit. How about I put a bullet in your gut? That fill you up? Oh, you goddamn Mongo-looking bastard!
Okay, what's our best way of approaching this? Before we drop down and all that. That guy appears to be somewhat isolated. But only somewhat.
You tell me what I said. Say it clear and firm like a man.
You said no one's leaving while we got this stuff here.
Maybe we can kill these guys, starting from that guy, then that guy, and then that guy. Wait, there's another one over there. Why do they always need to make things more complicated? Yes. Not sure. Well, that guy's down. It's also a possibility that we just don't kill any one of them. Sure. What was here? Is this a way out? I'm not entirely sure it is. Let's check it out. We're here to plant some explosives, but I have a feeling that once we do plant the explosives, we may have to get out here quickly. But this appears to be a way out. Or just a way to some other part of the facility. Strange. Well, I need more obfuscate if I want to go to that guy. And let's... maybe I can just eat him. There's another... where do all these freaking doors lead? There was someone over there. I was kind of debating, you know, if obfuscate or not obfuscate? So that's a question here. Let me go through here. Some guys playing cards here. They're far enough away for me to not bother with them too much.
You gonna bet or what? Shit, relax.
Marcus is getting all crazy. Right? What the fuck? Something's going down tonight. You know something. We don't.
I know you best keep your voice down.
But this...
Something out there? Out there in the train. I swear I saw something moving.
Ain't nothing out here. You just scared me, John.
What? Shit, I ain't scared of nothing. I'm scared for whoever decides to get this.
Hey, quit waving that thing. Fucking explosives all over the place. You trying to blow us up or something?
Now we're fucking scared.
Damn you, John. You all kinds of stupid.
I see. I think we found a way out. Because this is where we just came in a few minutes ago. Now we're gonna go in again. Now that we know where we can find another way out. And then we can just walk all the way that we already lined out there. And then we will just be able to leave. Most of the people on the route there are already dead. If some are standing in my way, I still have a little bit of blood to deal with them. So, well, here we are again. We basically avoid this group of enemies back here in the front, which I have no intention of tangling with.
Huh?
I just need to go through that door over there. Anyway. Let's try not to fall down. Not sure if I need to obfuscate for that guy when I drop down here. It's super bright here. Well, here's where we want to plant a bomb. But for now, let's see who was that. Because we may have to want to deal with them before we leave. There's 3 people here. Okay. Let's drop our bombs. Apparently they didn't want to investigate what happened to the water cooler. So we'll just GTFO. Should be more than enough time to make it far enough away from the big explosion that's about to happen. But now I don't know what was in the side room here. Oh well. Do I really want to know? Still have a second or two. I need blood buff on this. keep that trash here. With trash I mean ammo, but who's counting? Oh well. Found some ammo. Anyway, only a minute left. Probably can't avoid any more detours. Still that one guy up there that I hadn't been killing when I came here last. So still need to go through here. Not sure how I'm gonna how I would reach him in the first place. So let's just let him stand there, keep watch, and then all of a sudden everything's just gonna explode. Works for me. Let's use another obfuscate to get through the front here. It's pretty bright and all that. It's quite a long route. Didn't think we would be cutting it that close, but we're almost out, I think. Alright, see you in hell, guys. What? The bomb is gone? What the hell?
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
Well... Ah! A werewolf!
Not experienced much in the creatures of the night, are you? For future reference, you might keep in mind that werewolves aren't in the habit of introducing themselves.
You're the big bad wolf.
I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
I see dead people.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
Well, on the beach there were these... Their blood was thinner than water.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred. Hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
Well, that's all I care to share.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again.
Well, one of those.
Good night, young one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
What? I didn't do nothing! Goodbye, wolf. I was just here taking an evening stroll and then that warehouse exploded, you know? Happens. So, Bertram.
Nice work, fledgling. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, There's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Do you know of Beckett, the noble savage?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
Well, we traded words.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
Well, I seek to put questions from your bubbling dome.
What do you need?
I made the acquaintance of your golden ghoul.
I know you did. Sharp kid. Can track like a bloodhound. I watched him work for a while before I approached him. I had no idea how eager he would be to help.
It faster in your brain that I would?
I knew you would. I had him watching you-know-who for me. It was inevitable you'd pass through her joint. I told him to keep an eye out for you, gave him lines to feed you, the whole bit.
Mm-hmm. But I vanquished the Asian Nightmare instead.
No, you helped me remove a spy without revealing myself or getting my hands dirty. Pretty good actor, that Knox, huh?
Mm-hmm. Deception is the devil's game.
Don't take it hard, fledgling. I won't be the last elder to milk you for a favor.
You know of people, tell me.
Sure.
Tell me of the Jester Prince.
Jester? You call him LaCroix, a Jester? You'd better watch that, fledgling. Anyway, what am I gonna say? He's the boss now.
Shine the light on the clans.
Sure.
Lay bare the Bruja.
They're a bunch of malcontents. They get pumped up by rousing the rabble they keep around them. Like that's hard. Nothing breeds faster than contempt. And that's what the Bruja are all about. Jealousy and contempt. Sure.
Give me the goods on the gangrel.
Well, they fancy themselves loners and drifters running around the countryside and barking at the moon. It's all just an act. Gangrel can walk upright. They just choose not to.
Huh.
Sure.
Demystify the Malkavian.
Malkavians are, interesting. There's something to them. Learning to sort the wisdom from the bullshit can be some work, and, not all of them are worth listening to, but, they're all good fun, if you ask me.
Good fun, uh-huh. Fun like the dark daughter of Janus?
Janus's daughter? What the... Oh, Janus. The two-faced god? You mean Therese Vorman. Oh man, you Malkavians are really messed up. Anyway, that was just silly vampire politicking, fledgling. No more. You get used to that kind of thing.
Uh-huh. To my ears, it sounded like a devilish dogfight.
Of course it did. As if vampires and women both weren't insecure enough. Get them together in one Malkavian body, and look what happens.
Mm-hmm. I think the nasty dude is drawn to the Queen of Drama.
Yeah, no kidding. Now that the Camarillas moved into L.A., Therese wants the title of Prince of Santa Monica. I guess she saw me as a threat. Funny thing is, I could care less.
It's a task beyond your nasty self.
I wouldn't want to be the Prince of Terre Haute. I leave that headache to the Ventru. Besides, there's only like 4 vampires in all of Santa Monica. Some kingdom.
Alright.
Like what?
I'm no longer here. Alright, that was quite enjoyable. We've dealt with the Sabbat. Now apparently the prince wants to meet us at the Venture Tower downtown. So apparently in the next episode we're gonna leave little old Santa Monica and go downtown to meet the Jester Prince! But let's try not to call him that. But we'll see you next time. Have a good one.